nervous, guys. So, yeah. Okay. I got this. So, I'm going to sort of read talk because I'm like really nervous about making this video. But I might not even include this little clip, so I might be just talking to myself. But if not, hi guys! So, my name is Elizabeth Hicks, and today I want to discuss the Child Victims Act that passed in New York back in January. But before I begin getting into the Child Victims Act, I just want to go over some sobering statistics about sexual assault in general. According to RAINN, which is the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, every 92 seconds an American is sexually assaulted, and every 9 minutes that victim is a child. That's ridiculous. Only 5 out of every 1,000 perpetrators will end up in prison. So that's almost 1,000 predators out on the street. That is sobering. And according to the Child USA, studies show that the average age of child sexual assault victims who disclose the abuse is age 52. So usually people don't start talking about it and disclosing to others until the age of 52 from their childhood sexual trauma. So I don't understand why most of the states in America have such low statute of limitations for such crimes. But that last fact is why on Monday, January 28th, 2019, the New York State Legislature passed the Child Victims Act. And on February 14th, 2019, Governor Andrew Cuomo signed the Child Victims Act to go into effect 6 months from the date he signed, which is today, August 14th, 2019. Today is our day to seek justice. The Child Victims Act ensures that survivors of sexual abuse have an avenue to getting justice and tell sexual predators that they will be held accountable. The CVA allows victims to seek prosecution against their abusers until the age of 28 and allows them to bring civil cases against the perpetrator and those responsible until the age of 55. So if, let's say, a lot of this is going around in the news, the Catholic Church is responsible or could be held responsible, or a school or anything like that, a business or anything, if they are responsible or could have prevented and stuff, then you may be able to seek damages from them as well. The CVA, the Child Victims Act, it also includes a 1-year look-back window that starts today, August 14th, 2019, for any victim to bring a civil case against their abusers, no matter how much time has passed. So it could have been 40 years ago. You can still bring a case within this 1-year window from August 14th, 2019 until August 14th, 2020. You have that time frame to file your cases, even if they were time barred before by the statute of limitations. I personally contacted Herman Law back in October of 2016, but I signed retainer forms with them on January 31st of this year before the Child Victims Act was actually signed. From 2016, when I first contacted them, I did a lot of research in that couple of months before I contacted them, when my video evidence came to light. After watching all of their videos and seeing how they fight and advocate for their clients, I really was sold on them. They have years of experience dealing with these kinds of cases, so I didn't have to worry about their knowledge on the laws and the ins and outs, and they've been extremely sensitive to the fact that this is like such a traumatic experience, and me having to go over it again is really difficult, and they understand that, and they've been working with me, and they've been amazing, and they've actually helped my anxiety quite a bit since the start of the case. But I did want to give like a disclaimer on whoever you guys choose to represent you on your cases. Please be sure to make sure that you do research them thoroughly. I contacted the attorney's office that I called before Herman Law. I actually I contacted them about my video evidence, and they wanted me to send them the video evidence via email, the link to it, and then but not sign me or like retain them as an attorney, basically. And that I had a red flag go off, like that didn't seem right. So the next attorney, I ended up calling Herman Law, and they actually told me that that would have been illegal for me to send that via email to anyone, or to send it and share it to anybody. So even with them as my attorneys, they have to go to court and get that redacted, because it is still technically illegal, because it is child pornography technically. So I could have gotten into a lot of trouble, as could the attorney's office. So it is very important that you do thorough research on the attorney that you want representing you, or the attorneys. So just keep that in mind, and if you have any like gut feelings or red flags going off, listen to those. You're probably onto something there. So don't be afraid to reach out to your attorneys as well, because I was feeling anxious the last several weeks, because as the today came closer, it just is anxiety provoking. So I contacted them and I asked them a lot of questions, and they put my mind at ease. So don't be afraid to contact your attorney and ask them questions and everything. But also be aware that you shouldn't call them every single day, because they do have to have time to work on your case behind the scenes. So just try to keep that in mind, but don't be afraid to call them and get some of your anxieties calmed down and stuff like that, because that really helped me last week when I called, because I was worried about the potential of having to face my abusers, and there may be a way that might not have to happen. So me knowing that now has made my anxiety a lot calmer. Definitely try to contact them if you're feeling anxious. So just to recap, the Child Victims Act allows survivors to bring civil cases against those responsible until the age of 55, and criminal cases until the age of 28. It also opens a 1-year look-back window that starts today, August 14th, 2019, for all survivors to bring civil cases against those responsible, regardless of the amount of time or the old statute of limitations or anything like that. If you need support during this whole process, because I know how tough it can be, because I'm going through it personally, please feel free to come check out Life of Trauma on Facebook. Feel free to send me a message. My name on there is Francine Lawson. That's my nom de plume. So, but even if you need just, if you're having a bad day and need somebody to chit-chat with, come send us a message. We have Dardar there, who's also an admin. She also responds to people. So, just come and message us if you need support. It is very imperative that you have a support system during this, because it is difficult. And personally, this is the most difficult thing that I have ever gone through, including the trauma, because now I'm having to relive it and like all of this unknown, So if you need support, please reach out, okay? Please, I'm begging you, reach out to us if you need support. And even if, trust me, I get it. You might not even want to talk to, family about this and stuff like that, and you may need an outlet, and just know that we are there for you. I do want to give a disclaimer, though, about the Facebook page Life of Trauma. There is no victim blaming, no judgmental comments to others about their trauma, and the like. They are not tolerated on the page or the private group. So any comments like that are automatically deleted, and the person responsible or persons responsible will be barred from commenting ever again. So just know that if you're a troll watching this and have plans on, trolling the page, that's not going to be allowed, and those are deleted immediately. We need a safe place online, or safe places online, for us to be able to go and not to have to worry about, people blaming us for what was done to us or anything like that. So this, I hope, can be a place for you, one of the places for you online. I also wanted to say that Life of Trauma is for any kind of trauma whatsoever. It doesn't have to be sexual assault, but that is why I wanted to create the page, because all of this was happening, and I've seen all the comments on Facebook to victims and everything, and I noticed the need, and I wanted to kind of step up and fulfill that need. And Dardar's been, you know, awesome enough to help me out with this this project of mine. So thank you, Dardar. I really appreciate it. But yes, if you guys have any kind of trauma, feel free to come by and, you know, hang out on the page and chit chat with us. And when you message us, it doesn't have to even be trauma related. If you guys just need to chit chat or have a new friend, come say hi. But thank you guys. I hope that you got some information that was useful to you in this video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section, or send them to me on Life of Trauma. I will always answer there. Please share so other survivors know that they have an avenue to seek justice for the next year. So today, again, I know this is repetitive, but I want everybody to be clear. The 1-year window starts today, August 14th, 2019, and ends August 14th, 2020. Thank you guys, and God bless. I'll see you later.